Our next guests are true hustlers. Ashley Graham is a world-renowned supermodel, entrepreneur, and investor. Emma Grede is one of America's richest self-made women, according to Forbes. She is co-founder and CEO of the clothing brand Good American and a founding partner in Kim Kardashian's Skims. They are back with season 2 of their series, Side Hustlers. The show follows a group of women who are in a competition to receive a cash investment and mentorship to transform their side hustles into big business. Take a look.
I still can't believe that we saw so many amazing female founders at yesterday's pitch. However, only a select few will be actually chosen for mentorship and receive that $15,000 startup fund.
I'm looking for a side hustler who has such a unique idea that actually solves a problem. I want to love the product just as much as they do, and I need to feel passionate that the world needs it. But I also need to see the chance to make a lot of money. I'm an investor, after all.
And this morning we have Ashley, Graham, and Emma Grede. Hold up, and Emma Grede is good when you're good at what you do. They're also executive producers of the series. Welcome back.
Wait, Nate, I like that. Ashley, Graham.
Graham, I'm taking that one.
Go ahead, that's for you. Season 2 is here.
I like how you said hustlers.
Hustlers.
Because that is what we are.
That's what you are, and that's what you guys are trying to help build, these young hustlers. Season 2 is here. It's amazing. What's the response you guys are getting?
Oh, I mean, I'm getting inundated. It's like so exciting to have season 2 come back out. Season 1 felt like such an inspiration to so many people that were starting their businesses or thinking about starting their businesses. And then you see how many women are actually doing it. And you feel so empowered. It says, like, we're saying, like, if she can do it, I can do it.
100%. And that's the best thing about it, because Side Hustlers is one of the few shows where, you know, we follow these entrepreneurs for weeks and weeks and weeks. So you really get under the hood of their businesses. You understand, like, their problems, their trials, their tribulations. And it isn't just, like, you know, flat. It's really shows you the real up and down. So I think a lot of people and small business owners have got a lot out of the show.
Yes.
They learned something from it. That's the best part of it.
Yeah, and Emma, but you know, so many people, just to start a business, you have to have confidence in yourself, right? And you got yourself there. So then when they get feedback from you, or you say, maybe it's not good, how do you deal with providing feedback, criticism that's still constructive, and particularly when people are saying, look, I don't know if I want to take this advice?
Well, you know, I'm not a sugarcoater. I'm not known to be sugarcoaty, and I think the best way to give feedback is 100% to keep it real. And then it's up to the individuals, right? You can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I think my experience speaks for itself. And I honestly think that the things that have propelled me in my business have often been the critiques that I've got. So it's like, how do you take those critiques? And what do you do with it? Do you listen and then make tweaks and changes? Or do you just try to, like, you know, put things under the carpet? And I think for a lot of these side hustlers, they just weren't open to the...
That's such a good point, Tony, because one of the best lines of the shows came from Emma, who said, quite honestly, the best advice I can give her is to walk away.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
No, that's a good impression.
But the way she did it, it was so good. At first, do you like my dress? I wore it's Good American.
She's in a sexy knit scale.
And it has sleeves.
Honestly.
And I have my Skims on.
And it has sleeves.
Yeah.
Free ambassadors over here.
But Ashley, I like the two of you work together, but one thing you said to somebody, sometimes just because you have a good idea doesn't mean it's a great investment.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, if I had a great idea, surely we can figure out a way to make this a good investment. You said, no, that's not always the case.
No, because not everything needs to be made. First of all...
sometimes it's a hobby.
Yes, and what problem are we solving? Is this something that you're going to be able to see many different types of people using, needing, and how are you making it better than maybe what's already been created? Sometimes it's just too much time and effort put into something that could just be too simple.
Yeah, what I love about this show, it's not just about the numbers. It's not just about the business.
That's right.
It's also about the personality. Right. It's also about the delivery, the inner turmoil that someone is dealing with.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, there is someone that's looking for an investment, and when they come back to you the final time, it's a completely different person.
Yes.
One of my favorite moments of the show.
Yes,
Gloria.
She had the glow up of a century.
You guys had to stop and say, hold on, who is this
We
in
did.
front of me?
I did not recognize her.
1000%.
But that was
1000%.
advice that you guys gave her. How
But
does
it
it feel
was.
to see that evolution?
Because, you know, that's one of the best things about it, because as a mentor, so much of what you do is working on the business, but with female entrepreneurs, you've really got to work on the confidence piece.
Yeah.
Like, how are they presenting themselves and how do they feel about themselves? And Gloria was someone who started, like, you know, shy.
very like a
and,
little
like,
mouse
She
burger.
was like a
Yes.
little mouse.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, you see her in her final pitch.
lioness.
She
Oh,
had come
she-
out
yeah,
of
she
herself.
totally- but you had such
that was
good variety.
really specific training.
The Brune cookies, the Bonbuzz, they were all really, most of them were really good ideas. But I am curious when people don't take your advice, because you're thinking, I kind of know what I'm doing. Isn't there a part of you that's like, okay, well, just go on your own and see how that works out? I'm shocked when people don't take the advice that you're giving.
I think that for me, it's just take it with a grain of salt. If you don't want to listen, then that's fine. That's your business. That's your money. I'm not getting involved in that. I don't want to give somebody my money that's not going to be collaborative in this, because that's what it is. When you're investing, you're collaborating in not just your finances, but also what you're bringing to the table and your expertise.
And thank you for collaborating with us this morning and kicking it
great
with
to
us.
have you
Ashley
here.
Graham, Emma Grede, thank you so much. Now you can watch season 2 of Side Hustlers August 16th
Yes.
on the Roku channel.